Welcome back to Craving Cars. I'm Corey, and today we continue our journey through SEMA as we hit up some of the halls and gaze over a sea of vendors and their most epic builds. And we have a little bit of fun outside too. With no further ado, we enter SEMA. Well, welcome to Craving Cars, guys. We have made it inside SEMA today. This is technically the second day of SEMA. We are in the main convention. This is the center hall. This is the racing and performance area. And I tell you, there's a lot of product and a lot of cars, of course, showing off their products. And we're going to take a look at those. You can find a new exhaust tip for the car. Or if you're into the black. You always got that too. Well, this was bound to happen somewhere. The 90s Supra, the one that's really put most people on the map with Supras, to the new one. Which one you like better? I didn't think we were going to see a Ford GT yet today, but you know, we ended up seeing one after all. All right, so it's not a regular sized one. What are you going to do? Got a little off-road park here. Show you some stuff. Let me give you some footage on that here. It's kind of cool because it gives it kind of that shape that the 90s Supras had, what they have the factory spoilers on them. I like that. And if you notice, actually, what they do with these carbon fiber weaves, if it looks like it kind of has a reddish tint, it's because it does. Let's see if I can get the focus on that. Look at that. You see that? Has that red carbon fiber weave in there. That's wicked, man. So obviously we know electric cars has kind of been a big thing, and a lot of them are actually higher end cars. There's a few, of course, that are the inexpensive or the hybrid type of things, or plug-in hybrids or something. But what we have here is, I guess, an electric Mustang. I mean, I know we've got some really fast electric cars out there, but the thing is they're their own car. Now they're turning our muscle cars into possible electrics for the future. Now we're going to go look at a Ford GT. All right, hopping over to the first time in feature building. Of course, this is just kind of a lot of the, well, first timers and featured stuff, a lot of really cool builds. So you're seeing a lot of the products, you know, with their stuff used with the cars. But I will say this is kind of a temporary building. This is the largest tent, basically, that I've ever seen. They have this cool little Overland experience kind of section. I know it's not the typical kind of cars type of stuff that Craving Cars covers, but it's different. It's cool. Cool trailers and setups, and hopefully we'll see some nice little vans and stuff. But we'll find out once we get to the other end of this enormous tent.
Modular adaptable storage system.
Okay.
So we call it MAS.
So this is what we're looking at there. Open up the main door. This is where the tent would be. So this drops down. It's connected to this hitch ball. And now you can rotate it in any direction to level on the 4 feet.
Okay.
So this is what we're looking at there. Open up the main door. This is where the tent would be. So this drops down. It's connected to this hitch way. So you leave base camp set up, you go adventure for the day, you come back, camp's already there. If you want to move your rig with your tent on your roof, you have to fold up everything to move. So this allows you to leave base camp deployed and go.
Thank you to Rubicon Express Products, of course. They did this really awesome thing with a little happy hour, a nice little glass of beer. So appreciate these guys. They got a really awesome product, guys. Check them out, Rubicon Express Products. Google it. You'll find whatever site they need, but otherwise I'll have it kind of listed below as well. But I appreciate, hey, thanks Andrew. Thanks for the beer. It really helps me walk around so much. It got to loosen up the legs a little bit, the muscles, and the beer helps. So that works. Well, the Overland experience was very nice. Seeing some pretty cool rigs, pretty cool trailers, tents you see on top, even a couple vans we got to take a look in. So it's very cool if you get into that outdoor stuff, that camping, and some other cool, really innovative little things that they came up with. So very joyful. Liked it a lot. But we gotta go see some more cars. Looks like those guys didn't show up, so SEMA's got an empty booth. Anybody? Anybody? I guess we'll put some Craving Cars banners up. Just got to go get those made. I deem this the Craving Cars booth. I mean, no one else is taking it. So now that machine over there can make some pretty cool stuff. It's pretty unique. But then it's SEMA. Everything is unique. Any race fans out there? That's Richard Petty, the king. See him? It's pretty awesome. I almost missed that one. It's actually really cool. Of course, SEMA bringing all these really awesome builds, but you'll see some stuff that's already been done, or movie cars and things like that too. So it looks like they brought basically like the entire collection of the Fast and Furious cars, which is really cool. Here they are. Pretty cool, right? So from my understanding, this right here, from when they received it to when it was completed to come to this show, was 5 days. Now I don't know what kind of shape it was in when they started, but obviously all this aftermarket stuff was not part of that. So, not bad. I want you to be the judge on what do you think is the most ridiculous setup of the day. We've got 2 turbos and a supercharger. Or maybe that's not ridiculous enough for you. What about 3 superchargers? Got the one on each side, big one in the middle. Which one do you think is the most ridiculous? Leave your comments below. I kind of forgot this part. But they're bottled as well. That's what we're about to go do. But this guy right here.
3 more, guys. 3 more. What's that? How we doing?
Doing all right. How about yourself, bud?
Good.
Well, that wasn't too bad. Hey, we got a hat. Support your local Continental dealers and get your tires from whoever you want. Hey, that was pretty good. Why not, you know, go to SEMA, have drifting, and be able to get a chance to ride along. But thank you to Continental for putting that on. That was really, really, really cool. And at the Continental booth, Rutledge from American Top Gear has his Porsche over there as well. 86 911 with an LS in it. I don't know if you guys might not agree to that part, but I saw him briefly. Maybe we'll get a chance to talk to him again later. But he was going the opposite direction as us at the time because, hey, we had to go drifting, so. Some of you may know this car, but let's be beyond that. But more or less, I want to kind of get into this. So we've got 142 millimeter turbocharger. Do they really make anything much bigger than that? And of course, we're talking, you know, lightweight, 3,000 under 3,000 pound, 3,500 horsepower car. They let me lift up the door there, 3 to 5 pounds maybe. I mean, there's a lot of engineers, a lot of stuff that goes into building one of these things. And the kind of power, one single turbo, one giant single turbo, 3,500 horsepower. I think this fastest pass was like in the 3.9s, 3.94, 3.92, something on that line. So that's pretty impressive. So awesome for, you know, Australia allows these guys bring these kind of cars down, MTX audio, all that good stuff. This is an example of the height here. This person is 6 feet tall, and she only goes up to the bumper. And it's not on stands or nothing. It's oh wait, yeah it is. What are you, 5 feet?
5'1".
Sure,
5'1".
sure. Yeah, five it is. If you think that looks a little purple tint, carbon fiber, it's because that is purple tint and carbon fiber. Kind of want to give a little heads up to some of the guys that are help keeping us going out here, which is some of the local food trucks. Without the food trucks, a lot of people be going hungry. I think we're gonna pick this one. Where are we going with? I'm going to do a burger and some fries, maybe even a milkshake. Okay, so apparently they're help feeding us so much that they're running out of food. So sadly to say, no burgers. They're out. That sucks. Ooh, I think they got shakes though. Technically, we're not really in the show part right now, but I want to show this because cool thing is, it's got a V8, it's got a supercharger. Here it is right here. The way he's got the framing on it and all the rails, it basically, I mean, if you can't tell, it has the shape of a vet with the fattest tires I've ever seen on a road car. They're 405 series tires on 24-inch rims. But the thing is, it's not like he gutted a vet and did this. It's a modified slingshot. Now, if that ain't the coolest little thing I've ever seen. Alright, so this ain't your supercharged V8 here. Yeah, no. Does Hoonigan ever put on a boring show? Probably not. At least I've never heard of one. And they did a great job here at SEMA this year too. Nice little burnouts, donuts. I mean, well, that's what they do. The only disappointment I might have had, I wanted to see Ken Block. I haven't seen him. I'm sure he's here somewhere at the show, but I don't know where at the moment. Maybe we'll run into him. We still got a couple days of the show left to go. Well, day 2 is wrapping up here at SEMA, and we've got to check out the central hall. We got to check out a couple things from the outside, some more stuff from the outside, a lot of truck stuff, tire, wheels, and the new product area has some overlanding experience stuff. A lot of neat things. I will give it this. I mean, I don't know what kind of a fan of a car. I mean, Craving Cars loves cars, but I will have to give a little bit of props to Ford. From the last 2 days, they have quite a big of an exhibit hall right here inside the central, but outside they have a huge area and a track thing where they're doing some drifting yesterday with a couple Mustangs, and they just got a really big presence here, and that's, you know, you got to give it to Ford for doing stuff like that. And they brought some really nice cars. Ever seen a GT500 or even the Ford GT yet? I mean, it's here. You'll catch it. You see in the video, it's going to be there. But hey, you know, let's wrap it up for, of course, this day. We've got 2 more days left and lots of stuff to cover yet. See ya. Be back tomorrow. Once again, thanks for watching, and make sure you stay up with Craving Cars by subscribing, like, and share. Much more SEMA yet to come, so stay tuned. And to all you cravers out there, keep craving. Hey, you know, one thing, of course, you know, indoors it's one thing. It's not that lit up in there. It's not that dark, but you know, you can have the lights going and you can see. But outside in the sun, you can't get nothing now. Maybe not be your cup of tea, but hey, at least at night, you know, they got a few of these trucks and cars lit up, and I don't know, if you're into lights, that's cool.
Ice cream, some Italian gelato, and a foot massage. That's how you do it at the end of the day of SEMA. Oh yeah. You walk this much, you're gonna think a place like this too.